Welcome back to the channel, guys. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. Today we are going to be going over Freedom Flats by the man Kells, but I want you guys to look at this start area, man. Look at how crazy this looks. For this being an MX Bikes, I mean, it's mind-blowing, dude. It really is. This man has paid so much attention to detail on this track. It's insane, man. Just this alone is remarkable to me. Like, I don't think the average person understands how hard that is to do. But we're going to get onto the track, man. Let me know what you guys think of the start area. I'm very impressed. I know he put a lot of work into that. But as we go throughout the video, we're going to have the classes for the round 3 of local cross up top. These are all of the different classes that you can enter. So no matter what bike you ride, no matter what skill level you are, any of that, there is going to be, you know, a class for you, man. They even have a Stark Varg class, so maybe you want to just rip around on the Stark Varg in a race with a bunch of other Stark Vargs. There you go, you can get your electric on, you know what I mean? But the series so far has been an absolute blast. Like I said last video, I haven't been able to race in any of the races yet. Hopefully that changes today. I think I can try the 250 AMs at 5 o'clock my time. So if I'm able to, I'm going to attempt to qualify. I probably won't qualify, but we'll see what happens, man. But that is a lot of classes for the round 3 of local cross. I mean, they have the same classes every week, but that's a lot of classes, man. I don't think there's been another series that has that many classes, that many options, and things like that. So I just really wanted to point that out. Like, no matter what bike you ride, no matter what skill level you are, there's a place for you in this championship, you know what I'm saying? And to top it off, the tracks are absolutely fire, man. We've had the first 2 rounds so far by the man Checkers, and then they're switching it up for round 3. We got Kells coming in hot with the Freedom Flats, and this track is absolutely remarkable, man. It really is. Like I said, I don't think the average person understands what it takes to make, you know, something look as good as that start garage. Like, that is absolutely insane. There's a lot going on there that a lot of people don't know about, you know what I mean? He spent a lot of time on that, so definitely hats off to Kells with that, man. I couldn't make anything look half that good, so it's insane. And then as far as the track itself goes, I mean, you have so many line choices throughout the track. The racing is just going to be an absolute blast. Also, you know, it's rough, but not insanely rough. And also the jumps do flow very well. There is, you know, it feels like the track's kind of split. So like the first half of the track is more very fast, very, you know, not flat, but rough, rutted, fast, and different changes in elevation. And then the last half of the track, you have, you know, quite a few jumps, and the jumps flow really well. And it just all comes together and works so well, man. So I absolutely love this track. I hope you guys like it as much as I do, man. Kells worked really hard on this. I know he's been working on it for a while. And then next week, I could be wrong, but I think next week we get another quest track finally, man. We've been waiting on another question track for a while. So yeah, we get that next week with round 4, and that's gonna be an absolute banger. I've been watching him build that, and it is insane. So definitely let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this local cross series, because for me, it's been awesome to be on both sides. You know, I get to play the tracks, ride them, and try to participate when I have time in the actual championship. But I also have been watching these guys build these tracks, and they are some talented track creators, man. They really are. So hats off to them, man. Just amazing. But yeah, the track, like, visually is insane to me. You know, you guys might not look at tracks the way I look at tracks, because I'm always trying to, you know, improve and make my tracks better. And so I'm noticing all the little things that other people do with their tracks. But just visually, what he was able to do here is absolutely amazing. So, yeah, man. I'm almost done with my track at the moment, but I'm just spending the little extra time on the little details and everything as we crash. Dang it. I was hoping we'd make it the whole video without crashing, man. I should have known better though, because yeah, the track isn't the easiest. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. This track is definitely much different than the first 2 rounds of local cross. The first 2 rounds of local cross were, you know, really flowy, a lot of jumps, and they weren't as fast, you know what I mean? It was almost like a Supercross, Motocross type of vibe, you know what I mean? This one is more technical. And it still has that flowy part, but it's just a lot more technical, a lot more difficult, I want to say. So it's awesome because from, like, if you look at from, you know, the championship standpoint, you're going to have a track just thrown in the mix that maybe the people who are in 4th place in points are better at than the people who are in 1st, you know? So a track like this comes out, it's totally different. And I think it could mix up the championship points, you know what I'm saying? So it is awesome. And the fact that we have 3 track creators with Kells, Checkers, Quest all making tracks for this series, every week is going to feel different, you know what I mean? Because of the style in which each of those track creators makes their track. So I really enjoy it. I think it's awesome that we have a series that has so many different classes, but also has 3 different track creators. So the only rounds that are going to feel the same, you know, like all of the rounds that have a Checkers track, those are going to feel very similar, right? And all the rounds that have a Kells track, they're going to feel similar. And then same with Quest's track, they're all going to feel similar for Quests, you know? So you kind of know what you're getting into each week, I want to say, based on the track creator who made the track for that round. So overall, I just think it's a really dope championship, and I just think that it's a blast, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of them things that I feel like is not ARL, it's totally different, and it's just fun to do. So I'm really curious. Let me know in the comments, are you guys participating in this series? Did you guys race rounds 1 and 2? And if so, how are you guys liking these tracks so far, man? I think they're awesome, but you know, maybe you guys don't. So definitely curious to hear from you guys in the comments what you guys think of this championship so far, and if you've participated or not. So but if you guys have not yet, man, make sure you go down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you go check me out on TikTok and Instagram if you haven't, man. And we are at the end of the video, so the first 3 people that can message me with them beating the lap time of 129.82, I will give you round 4 of local cross for next week when it drops. So 3 people, first 3 people to DM me with their lap times, and if they were able to beat my lap time, I got you on next week's round 4 of local cross. So hopefully somebody caught that. Last time we didn't have too many people stick around to the end. But other than that, man, I'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a blessed day. Stay up. Peace.